When we look back at the strongest coalitions among lions, we must not forget one of the most powerful and fierce alliances. This remarkable coalition, with its unusual nature and behaviors, formed by a father and his 5 sons, a rare occurrence among prides of lions across the vast plains of Africa, especially in Kenya's Maasai Mara. This is the Notch Coalition, which became a rich subject of study in African folklore. As is known in lion society, the dominant male often expels his sons, so none can overthrow him or take control of the territory, the prey, and the lionesses. This is what highlights the unique skill of the Notch Coalition in managing its family. Notch, or Kali, which means fierce in Swahili, was born in late 1999 or 2000. He formed a coalition with a younger lion called Light Male. By 2004, the two were confident enough to challenge the Marsh Pride lions, famous from the BBC series Big Cat Diaries. They succeeded in defeating Simba and Blondie, taking over their pride with full force. As usual in the Lion Kingdom, they killed the previous cubs and sired their own through the lionesses. In mid-2005, during a period of calm, 3 strong male lions attempted to invade the Marsh Pride. After a brutal fight, Light Male was killed by the invading lions. Many expected this to be the end of Notch. But against all odds, the strong lion did not give up. He kept his territory, hiding and keeping his distance while remaining close to the lionesses. The Notch Pride had 8 cubs when they were attacked and displaced in 2007. But something unexpected happened. When Notch was forced away from the Marsh Pride, he went to join his sons, 5 nearly grown male cubs who had barely survived after being separated from their father. They had been wandering the wild alone. Notch cared for his sons, Notch II, Mighty Long, Ron, Caesar, and Grimace, for more than a year until they reached full adulthood and became formidable males. Notch was 9 years old when the Reign of Terror began in Maasai Mara in 2008. The mighty lion created a fierce coalition rarely seen in the reserve. Notch had an enormous body crowned by a striking black mane, and he possessed excellent hunting skills capable of taking down prey of all sizes. For wildlife enthusiasts, failing to spot Notch and his 5 sons was a huge disappointment. Within just a few years, these 6 terrifying lions established total dominance over the Mara region. They killed and intimidated any lions who dared to challenge them or trespass on their land. They controlled several other prides, including Paradise, Mugoro, Serena, Rekero Breakaway, Rongai, Olkiambo, Maji Yafisi, and Lookout prides. The hunting skill of Notch and his sons became well known. During one battle for dominance, Notch and Notch, 2 attacked Fang, a massive lion whose appearance did not reflect his courage. When his territory was invaded, Fang could not stand against the 2 ferocious lions and fled for his life, unlike the lionesses, who fought a desperate battle for survival. The females managed to overpower Notch and Notch too, forcing them to retreat. After the females saved the pride, Fang returned. But Notch considered that loss an insult. He came back with Caesar, Ron, and Grimace. You could sense the power, hatred, and dark intentions of the Notch Coalition. Fang escaped again and was never seen afterward. After taking over the pride, the coalition mated with the lionesses, resulting in many new cubs. The Notch Coalition can be described as a powerful force composed of fierce males. Even as Notch aged, his bond with his 5 sons remained strong. These sons were experts at killing buffalo and hippos and spreading chaos and bloodshed everywhere. No one knows how many lions they killed during their nearly decade-long rule, but rumors say dozens. Their reign was not flawless. Due to the enormous territory they controlled, weakness eventually crept into the coalition, especially after Mighty Long disappeared in 2010, likely killed by rival males. Notch, reaching the final stages of old age, died at over 14 years old in 2013. He had separated from his sons in the final years of his life, but he remained close enough to secure food and safety. His son, Jonathan Kalo, was the last to see him alive. Notch had become extremely frail, but still carried his majestic black mane proudly. His sons tried to help him survive until the very end. A few months after Notch's death, Grimace also died deep inside rival territory. Even after their numbers dropped to half and their territory shrank, the coalition remained fearsome. Ron, Caesar, and Notch too continued to threaten and intimidate other coalitions. In late 2016, Ron was killed by the Sand River males, who had grown powerful enough to form a strong coalition. Caesar died in 2017 after developing a limp in his hind legs. Notch too remained the last survivor, leaving his lands quietly and living alone. Rumors spread about his death, but he reappeared months later, alongside Spearboy, his handsome and fierce son. History seemed to repeat itself. Notch too realized, as his father once had, that teaming up with his young son increased his chances of survival. Notch too was already over 14 years old, just like his father before him. The father-son duo formed the Lookout Pride Coalition and stayed together for more than a year until Notch too disappeared, presumably dying at around 15, outliving his father. His son Spearboy later became a wanderer in the reserve. Before the coalition vanished, Notch's lineage produced several other coalitions across Maasai Mara. His descendants, Caesar II, Ron II, Blue Eyes, and Dongo, formed the Rekaro Coalition, fierce lions who ruled 4 other prides. Notch and his sons remained some of the most famous lions in the world for many years due to their extraordinary dominance and power, leaving behind a legacy that attracted visitors from all over the world.